Hey guys, it's Evelyn. I'm here to show you something which I created with the intentions of swapping with Rosa. She is Inspired Soul here on YouTube. She is really an amazing artist. I consider Rosa kind of like a mixed media artist, but actually everything that Rosa does is pretty cool. She's also the sweetest lady here on YouTube that I have had the privilege of being in contact with. She always leaves the sweetest comments, and she's really a down-to-earth type of person. The pocket letter that I created is, I guess you would entitle it New York. The collection that I used is a collection by this company called Bampop. I think they still sell this online. You would have to go to bampop.com, and as you can see, I've had this collection since 2007. So this is how long this has been in my stash, and I've been meaning on using it, and I've just like never got around to use it. But for this occasion, Rosa, I decided to get it out of the hoard vault. This pocket letter, because it was so busy and it had like so many different images, reminded me of New York. I am a native New Yorker. Rosa is a New Yorker, so I decided to create this since it's something that we have in common. On the first corner here, I used my stickles on kind of this worm-like beast, and I entitled the corner here Concrete Jungle. And here you see the large buildings and skyscrapers. On this corner here is a patch of trees, which I entitled Central Park. And then going down here to this corner, you see a lot of like chick-like creatures kind of gathered together there. I kind of entitled those the tourists, because when you go down to Times Square or anywhere in Manhattan, all you see are the groups of tourists all over the place. This here is a paperclip, and I just put some tulle on it, this heart, and then this was actually a stamp which I stamped out and glossy accented the image, and I stamped New York on it. And I mean, this could be removed. And going back here we are towards the end of Central Park on that corner. I also used some Recollections bling. This is on the outside of the pocket page. In this corner, this kind of like bird-like creature kind of reminded of me and my kids when they were smaller, that every time we would see Mr. Softy coming around the corner, I mean, that was like wonderful. I so miss Mr. Softy. I have not found Mr. Softy here in Miami. So every time I go to New York, I have to have a Mr. Softy's ice cream cone. This here, this taxi cab, I actually drew that out because I couldn't find a cab stamp anywhere. What I did was I drew it out on cardstock. I used my Copic. No, in this case, it wasn't the Copic markers. It was the Tim Holtz Distress markers. And I just hand colored it in. And then on this one, on the pocket page, I used some stickles, and then I added the glossy accents. And then I glued it to the page with the glossy accents. And then these two little robots are actually stamps, which were part of that collection that I showed you, the Bampop collection. And I just fussy cutted them out, and I just, again, using the distress markers, I just colored them in. And it just reminded me kind of like of me and my husband when we go to New York to visit my relatives, and how, you know, how kind of like sometimes we feel like out of place being there, because it's been so many years since we've actually lived there. And then this little corner here with all the traffic, I entitled that Traffic Madness. And on the bottom here, I also put on the bottom page some bling. And on the back, I did include some goodies. Here I cut some banners out. This is another image which I had, like in the front, I had stamped. And I included that. I included some really pretty colorful sequins. Here I stamped out some of these robot images for Rosa, and this was just something that I had like extra, and I just cut it out and placed that cute little robot in there. And here again are the taxi cabs, which I hand cut, hand drew, and created. And I'm giving Rosa some of those. Maybe she could use it on one of her projects. Here is some twine, my name, and here's some colorful buttons that I will be sharing with Rosa. So Rosa, I hope you get a good laugh out of this pocket letter, because I know I had fun, and it just brings back a lot of memories for me, and I hope that you really, 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 like I said, get a good laugh out of this, because I thought it was kind of cute. For Rosa, I also have included some things, some items here that I had that I wanted to share with her. Some of my antique buttons are in here, and some other goodies that I have here, which I will be sending her. And I also have this card for her, which I will be sending her. I will not post this video until I know that Rosa has actually received the package. Also, Rosa, I am sending you my Tilda jar, which I have a video on this jar. I know that Rosa loves blue. On the inside, it is hand painted, and on the inside I did include some goodies. You can open it and put stuff in it. I used I think it's the Summer Tilda line on this, and like I said, I do have a video on how I made this this jar. So if you guys are interested, you can check out one of my my previous videos on this. So Rosa, I hope that you can give it a good home, and I hope that you enjoy looking at it. It's very summery. So guys, this is what I've been up to. Please leave a comment if you have any questions regarding anything on this video. Just let me know. So we'll talk soon. Bye.